Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Philadelphia. Maxey with it. Over to the wing. Maxey on the wing. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Outside Turner. Giannis outside. Green, the screen. Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And really the playmaking skills. That Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard and screen and rolls because of them.
Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
To the inside. And Giannis throws it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And here's Maxey. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's George. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Out to the right wing. Oubre outside. To the middle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Bucks leading by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey feeling it out a bit. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint, George. No good with the layup. It's Porter, it's out the key. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Maxey. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Edwards. Right wing. Clock at 4. All alone. And it's Bona missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. And a wide open look for Portis. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here is Lowry. In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Lowry. Pass to Edgecombe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
The rookie providing the answer. All right, BJ.
Kuzma outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Trent. Here's Kuzma. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
Now here's Gordon. Scoreless thus far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And finally they hit one. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuzma outside. Portis the screen. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lowry feeling it out a bit. For the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 12. And here's Trent outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally with in the flow of the offense.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here we go. And it's going to be Washington off the tip. Pass to Sarr. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Mobley throws it down.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover. I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
The first one falls.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Down low. Allen.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Sarr a screen. To the inside. He's off on the layup. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Garland. The three ball. Rebound by the Wizards.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Young. Spins. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the spin. Mitchell with the ball. Middleton covering. Mitchell double team. Stolen by Young. Here's Sarr. Kicks it out to Middleton. High post Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sarr. Nice D from Allen. And here comes Cleveland. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Young. Pass to Sarr. Up top, Young. Clock at 6. To win the drought. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. And here's Garland. Launches a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. Outside Coulibaly. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's George. And Bryant pulls it down. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Inside. Got a piece of it.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Out to the right wing. Here's Young. The shot, no good. To the middle. Here's Tomlin. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Young. He's scoreless. Shot's good by Sarr.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Outside Garland. Merrill outside. To the inside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Middleton, left side. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And Carrington, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carrington's got his first basket.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Merrill. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
And here's Johnson. Inside. Out to Bagley. Pass to Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Hunter, good.
When you got the slick passing skills that Ball has, you love exploiting the defense in the pick and roll.
Back to Young. Middleton outside. Tries the spin move. Outside Young. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he recovers it. And Ball throws it down.
Nice quickness displayed there by Ball. Lethal in the open floor. Actually, that's his best game. Open court basketball. Tough matchup for the D.
Back to Young. Trey quick on the take. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Here we go.
We've got some great NBA basketball coming your way. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. SGA drives in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
To the paint. Here's Dort. And Anunoby pulls it down. And stolen by Holmgren. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Towns double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Robinson. It's Bridges on the wing. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Kicks it out Towns. No good from outside. Here are the Thunder with the ball. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee from the home court of the Bucks. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Anunoby in the corner. Beyond the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now, here's Anunoby. And that one's good. Towns.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
Here's Giannis. Out to Turner. Clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Robinson. That's short off the rim. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Towns. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive. And then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Knicks with possession. Trailing by 2. Brunson outside. Towns high post. Robinson down low. New York moving it around. Second chance shot. Towns, no luck. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Giannis with it. Bridges covering. Giannis inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Towns, the screen. And that time, also a missed shot. Bucks leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Now, here's Porter. Out to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Bucks making a change here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brunson draws the double. Bridges outside. Robinson left side. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Porter looking it over. Back to Turner. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 6.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Porter. Looking to end the run. Robinson pulls it in. Now Brunson. Antetokounmpo defending. Three-pointer. No good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. They lead by a bucket. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And he comes up with the deuce. Yabusele's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Kuzma outside. Harris a screen. Down low. The Knicks pull it in. Here's McBride. Off target with his 3. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Portis can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 4. And that one's good. Kolek.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Bucks trailed by 6. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Rollins. Back to Green. Here's Giannis. Defended by Yabusele. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Knicks pull it in.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Clarkson. Back to McBride. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've really...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. We're in the Motor City as the Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. Now Harden, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham.
Harden, so smart. Really good at finding ways to capitalize inside.
Cunningham outside from deep, and the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
Cunningham's shot is off. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The three from Harden. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 7 points.
Harden with the nice catch and shoot. His willingness to play off the ball, a real asset for his team.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Robinson. Launches a 3. Good on the triple.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. Here's Thompson. Outside for Robinson. Another three for Detroit.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The screen from Thompson. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Down low. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 7.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The three from Harden. And it's Reed pulling it down. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Reed with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Right side Robinson. And stolen by Leonard. Batum for 3. Rebound Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Shoots the 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Done outside. .41 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
And here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Holland. Outside for Robinson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 9 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Batum, the screen. Leonard with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He comes away with 11 points. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Here's Holland. Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And yes, it's good. LeVert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Harden with it. He's got 11. Outside, Batum for the 3. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
Nice job by James Harden knocking that one down, making use of those short corner three-point shooting spots.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The shot by Ivy, no good. Up top, Batum. Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's LeVert to the middle. Pass to Ivy. Now LeVert. Latrey. And the rebound goes to Lopez. To the inside. Here's Batum. Up and in on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Pass to Reed. Now here's Stewart. Clock at 4. Lopez grabs the board. The Clippers leading. Here's Washington driving inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To stop the run. And Cade Cunningham good for 3. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's doublet. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Stewart. Now LeVert. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Clippers trail. Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Pistons. Robinson on the wing. .112 left in the first half of the game. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Leonard on the wing. Done outside. Harden scanning the floor. Drops in the tray. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Clippers.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The shot by Ivy, no good. Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Collins. And here's Harden for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We come back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Pass to Robinson. Cunningham looking it over. Inside. Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now Robinson. Dunn covering. To the paint. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Cunningham outside. Stolen by Zubac. Left side, Leonard. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 3. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Cunningham for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Collins. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Collins has got his second bucket.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Robinson for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's on Ausar Thompson. The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Back to Stewart. Down low. Robinson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Drills it from outside. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here is Jenkins. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Sanders' shot is off. Pistons trailed by 5. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post.
Big time. Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Out to Thompson. In the corner, it's Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Robinson's got 18 points in the game.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
and can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And the Clippers making a switch here. .40 seconds left to play in the third. LeVert with it. He's got 5. Pass to Ivy. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Detroit, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Christie. Still without a basket. To the right side. Sanders. The three-pointer no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Pistons on top. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Jenkins. Outside Robinson. It's deflected. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That 3 off the mark. Clippers trailed by 4. Lopez a screen to the inside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Right side Robinson. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Cunningham outside. Pass to Klintman. Robinson on the wing. Here's Cunningham. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Down low. Here's Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for John Collins.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Cunningham up top. Here's Klintman. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Timeout. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The Pistons leading. There's the pick. Oh, what a finish.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Harden. Outside Leonard. Harden outside. There's a screen by Collins. And he jams it in.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Robinson outside. Now Cunningham. Here's the screen. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pistons leading by 3. And yeah, it's good.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Free throw no good for Cunningham. Harden outside. Screen by Zubac. A huge two-handed slam.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
So it's Detroit now. There are 53 seconds left in the fourth. Now Robinson on deep. Rebounded by Collins. Harden with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Harden outside to tie it up. Screen by Zubac. Puts it up from deep. And it misses. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 3-point lead. Oh, no good on the dunk.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now.
We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And so off the tip, it's Houston.
I got him.
Thompson outside. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's Dunn. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Shot's good by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Here's Harden, and the layup falls.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Adams a screen to the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside. I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Smith, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher, very agile for a guy with his size.
And Collins with the slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. It's a three-point game.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Now here's Dunn. A quick shot there. It's off target. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Eason. Takes the three. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Harden, defended by Thompson. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Clippers making a change here. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Launches a three. Sanders with the bucket.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Durant. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers lead by 3. Pass to Leonard. "50 seconds left in the first. Back to Batum. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
Here's Durant. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now the Clippers with it. Leonard for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. Sanders with a rebound. Here's Dunn. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Here's Okogie. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Look how Batum supports the play, making sure he's the right guy to finish the fast break.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Capella. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Tate. Christie with a rebound. The Clippers lead by 12. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Batum with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. He shoots it. And that one. And now ready to bring you some basketball action. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Pass to Collins. Here's Leonard. Leonard, double team. And here's Dunn. Booker defending. Dunn's shot is good.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Here's Gillespie. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And Collins with the slam.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
The three, Allen. Knocks down the long J.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Leonard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Now Brooks. Got a piece of it. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Harden. Zubac, screen. Clock at 6. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Zubac's never a guy to shy away from contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Now here's Allen. Booker for 3. Drills it from deep.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 3. 4-3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Leonard. Brooks with the rebound. And it's the Suns with the ball. Shot is good by Gillespie.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 2. Leonard outside. Pass to Collins. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Leonard can't get it to go. Phoenix with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And the shot goes in. 8 points for Devin Booker.
Oh, terrific body control. Booker gets hit on the drive, stays on balance to complete the play.
And there's the screen. Harden uses the glass on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Back to Booker. It's rebounded by Zubac. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Dunn's got 5.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
For 3, Booker. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
Leonard outside. Williams grabs the board. The Suns leading. Booker for 3. Three-pointer. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Here's Dunn. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Here's Goodwin. Three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Lopez. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
And the basket by Bouye. Now Los Angeles with it. Up top, Batum. Outside Harden. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 6. Harden can't hit.
Oh, good contest and the board. They're going to show that in the video, folks. That is too good.
Dunn outside. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Lopez, the screen.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Dunn. Inside. Here's Lopez.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Booker surveying the floor. Down low. Richards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's the triple. Tips it. Outside for Harden. To the middle. Pass to Dunn. The 3. Harden misses. To the paint. Here's Richards. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Richards has got 4 points now in the quarter. Lopez, the screen. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Screen by O'Neal. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Livers. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
.121 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball. Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Here's Zubac. And it's all tied up.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Down low. Here's Iguodala. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Bouye. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Booker for 3. Doesn't go that time. Here's Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Inside. Here's Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Suns trailing. Collins comes with a double. It's Booker on the wing. Brooks a screen. And finished off by Brooks.
You can always count on D-Book to make the right reads when he's in pick-and-roll action. He's so smart.
Harden with it. Here's Dunn. Off target from three-point range. Brooks with it. Harden picks him up. Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Booker, here we go. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Booker's got 16 points.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
On the wing, Harden. And here's Lopez. He's got 6. 4 on the clock. Uncovered. And the shot goes. Give him 8 points now.
Nice touch on the jumper from Brook Lopez. This guy is so skilled shooting from the mid-range. Love it.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Here's Gillespie. Fires in the triple. And the Suns lead by 4.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Nice shot by Harden.
Well, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Harden. That one's good for 2. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Booker. Great D that time from Zubac. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Pass to Bouye. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. For the lead. Harden drives in. And that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 10 points.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Collins. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Booker for three. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Collins a screen. Harden into the lane. And down it goes. 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Goodwin. Allen on the wing. Here's Gillespie. Over to the left wing. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the triple. Gillespie's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Out to Leonard. The three is up. Up top, Harden. Goes back up. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He has 6.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Clippers lead by 4. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. The Suns need to get off a shot. Iguodala, no good. Here's Harden. Zubac, screen. The drive by Harden. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Right wing. Back to Booker. From deep. No good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
They get it back. Pass to Harden. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Phoenix making a switch here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Zubac, screen. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Pass to Goodwin. To the left side wing. Here's Livers. The triple drops.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He launches. Leonard there for the rebound.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Gets a hand on it. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. Suns trail by 5. Oh, putting in work inside.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Allen outside to tie it up. The putback. Zubac pulls it down. Now Collins. Williams rips down the board.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And right now, if you're the defense, you've got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Booker! And Booker cash on the 3.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And he nails it.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Knocks down the trifecta.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Collins a screen. Here's Zubac. Now Harden. Shoots a 3. Williams rips down the board. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brooks.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Here's Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Booker. No good from three. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Here's Bouye. Here's Goodwin. O'Neal inside.
Well, watching Brook Lopez work on defense is a thing of beauty. This is one of the longest guys we have in the NBA.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
From deep. That's all. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard. Batum outside. Batum sets a screen. Harden drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to go. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Now here's Harden. Now Collins. Let's loose for three. Oh, it misses. A minute 42 left in overtime. Allen outside. Here's Booker. Now Brooks. Allen fires. The three ball is down.
Come on now. Even with the size disadvantage, he comes up big.
Collins a screen. Now Leonard. Takes a three. Leonard. A threat from deep.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Now pass to Williams. And he slams it down. The Clippers trail. Harden into the lane. Oh, he misses the layup. Now Allen. Here's Booker. He shoots. Down goes the jumper.
There is nothing Devin Booker relishes more than the opportunity to put the ball in the basket at a critical juncture. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can see the trust they have in Nick Batum. So dependable in big moments.
Booker. Ooh, tough make by Book.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
Harden. Driving inside. Using the glass to lay it in.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. Harden with it. for three. Oh, the shot is off. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Alex. Kick those feet up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Hartenstein. Rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
And Mobley gets it to go.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Mobley grabs the board. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Oklahoma City on D. Mitchell misses. Here's SGA. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Screen by Holmgren. Takes one from 10 feet. The bank shot, no good.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Cavs with possession. And it's Garland on the drive. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Here's SGA. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Allen a screen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 4. Right side Mitchell. To the right side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. And SGA throws it down.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
The three from Mitchell. Mobley. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. Here's Holmgren, and he converts the layup.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Hunter with a double. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. Mobley grabs the board. The three. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. He's off on the layup. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland on top, up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
This shot by Merrill, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. SGA with it. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Hartenstein. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Mitchell. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Garland. Banked it in off the glass.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. Tomlin, good.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
And SGA, here we go.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Left side, Garland. They set the pick. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Garland for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And the shot goes.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Merrill.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. A minute 42 left to play in the second quarter. Now here's SGA. 12 points for him. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Just 4 to shoot. Jalen Williams with a nice move. Williams has got 6 points.
Great pass, hitting in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Here's SGA. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Hunter. And he lays it up and in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
On offense, here are the Thunder. To the middle. And stolen by Mobley. Hunter with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up. Hunter, good. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 12 points for him. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Shot from the wing. Mitchell misses. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Cavaliers lead by 8. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. Double team on Mitchell. Allen a screen to the paint. Shot clock at 6.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Left side SGA. To the left side wing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Thunder trail by 10. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. That'll be a 5-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Down low. Oh, nice shot by Bryant. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this test.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
The three from Ball. Knocks down the long J. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort outside. Williams from long range. And Bryant pulls it down. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Pass to Hunter. From the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. To the inside. Hartenstein, no good. Now here's Merrill. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Oh, Shea packs one down.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Tyson. Allen a screen. Down low. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Mitchell. Still no points. Outside, Williams. There's a screen by Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers lead by 14. 34 seconds left in the third. Here's Tomlin. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And there is very little ego to Garland's game. He wants to get other guys looks and opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Off with the layup. And Cleveland has possession. Here's Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 5 points.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
On the wing, Mitchell. Williams with the screen. He gets it up. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 18. To the paint. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
Pass the ball. From behind the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Left side, Mitchell. Williams with the screen to the inside. And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Wiggins looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Cat not messing around inside.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Holmgren with the block. Here's the break. Outside for Mitchell. To the paint. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. The free throw drops for Williams. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Here's Mitchell. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
The kick out to Williams. Fires the three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Cleveland. They led by as many as 18. Dort outside. Hartenstein. Oh, the shot is off. Cleveland leading by 12. Mitchell. Oh, it misses. Dort outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Gets it to go.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback. But let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
They led by as many as 18.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Thunder trail by 12. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Allen. They double team Allen. Now Hunter. Oh, no good on the layup. SGA with it. Picked up by Allen. Hartenstein. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Garland. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now Dort. Hartenstein in the post. Cleared away by Mobley.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Using the glass to lay it in. Outside Mitchell. The free ball is down.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Garland fires. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early.